Hello, this is Gladys Briggs from Diaspora Lifestyle TV, and today I want to present to you 5 plants that you can use in your home to remove toxins. So come with me. Well, if it's your first time here in this channel, then please click on the subscribe button so that you can be the first one to get the goodies that we upload from time to time. And also, please could you click on the notification bell so that YouTube can let you know when we've uploaded something new. So the first plant that I'm going to be talking to you about here is aloe vera. And oh, that's upside down. Let me put it properly so you can see it. So it's aloe vera. And apart from aloe being very medicinal and being very good on the skin, as in being used for cuts and braces and acne and all sorts of different types of things for your skin, aloe is an oxygen bomb. It's an oxygen bomb, and it's one of those plants that NASA has recommended to have in your bedroom to help you get rid of toxins in your room. And it produces a lot of energy, which is pure oxygen, which is like pure oxygen that helps you to breathe well, to relax well, to sleep well. So for those of you that have insomnia and just to detoxify your room so that you have the pure environment that you want to sleep in, and especially if you live in Europe where our windows are always closed, so we live in with our toxins. We live everywhere is short, especially during the winter months. We don't open anywhere, it's we and our heater. These can produce that burst of oxygen that you want in your home at night when you're sleeping. If it's by your, I leave this by my bedside. When you're sleeping by your bedside, this is producing that oxygen, clean air that you need to breathe well and sleep very well. So aloe is very, very good for inside of your home as an indoor plant that gets rid of toxins for you. And in another video, I'm going to tell you how you can, I'm going to show you how you can easily propagate aloe. When I mean propagate, to plant it. Yeah, how you can easily propagate aloe so that you can get loads more and maybe even share with your friends. So watch out for that video. Now the next plant that I want to show you and talk to you about that is very good in getting rid of the toxins in your home is the snake plant. Yeah, and this is very common in Nigeria anyway. So you can easily find this. There are a variety of species, but yeah, some of them are just all green and maybe cream. This is like a buttery kind of yellow, and this is green and some kind of buttery yellow. But this is another oxygen bomb. It's a really good plant. And these plants, they are not really full of flowers or anything. It's just the foliage that is really helpful to us when we are in need of clean oxygen or clean air in the house. Yeah, all you need to do with this is from time to time just get a wet cloth and get rid of the dust on it so that it can be able to release. It will find the pores, it will open up its pores and be able to release more oxygen to you. And it breathes in, it takes in all of your carbon dioxide that you release. It needs your carbon dioxide and it gives you your oxygen. So the standard now is to make sure that, especially in your bedroom where you sleep, you spend the most time. Some people spend 10 hours sleeping in their bedroom. Yeah. And just a disclaimer, I'm not a farmer, or I don't have any kind of this qualification when it comes to stuff like this. I'm not a personality in terms of plants or anything. This is just based on my own personal experience, because I grew up with my mom, who is into all things farming, all things plants and animals. I didn't take on the animal aspects because I'm petrified of animals, but at least the plant ones, I'm really like into my plants, and I really enjoy. I enjoy them. I plant for my health, for my food, for just my well-being. And these ones are really good for your well-being. So this is a really good one. It's another one that is being recommended by NASA to put in your room to get rid of toxins. And they are really easy to propagate. These ones, you can replant them by just putting them in a bottle of water, in a glass of water, and leaving them there for some weeks, and you will see them rotting, and you just repot them. I'm going to do one video again. I'm going to do a video on how you can propagate this one as well. Yeah, okay, let me show you my plant number 3. My plant number 3 is the pot. Yeah, it's popularly known as the money plant. Yeah, it's popularly known as the money plant. I don't know whether it's connected to some kind of luck or thing, plants that bring you good luck. Maybe that's why it's called the money plant. But this is a very, very good plant, and it's so easy to maintain. If you just, this one sits by my window. It sits by my window, and all I need to do is put a little bit of water from it on it, maybe from time to time. Once a week is all right. Once a week, a little bit of water, and you just see, the more water you give it, the more lengthy it becomes. And from time to time, I chop it down, because otherwise, if I let it go, it will take up the whole space in my room, and it just gives me that fresh air that I need all the time. This is a really good plant, and it's very easy to care for, and also it's very easy to propagate. It grows. If you put it in water, it can stay in water and start rooting, and then you can repot it. Okay, so this is one of the ones as well that is recommended by NASA as oxygen bombs that can get rid of toxins in your room, in your home. Plants in your home, I can't overstate it. They are like an essential. We are not created to live inside this kind of spaces that we create for ourselves these days. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like plastic flowers. They're nice because they bring in the aesthetics, the beauty. When you put a pop of color, plastic flowers, they look nice. But other than being nice, they don't bring anything else to you. They don't give you any health benefits. They don't give you any kinds of these ones, they give you health benefits. Plastic flowers, if anything, they are made of plastic, and plastic, when they come in contact with even just ordinary hot temperature, they melt. They can melt, and when plastic melts, it becomes toxic. So that's the thing you have to consider about putting plastic. I don't even eat with plastic plates anymore. I stopped eating with plastic plates completely. So my plates are all ceramic or glass or anything that can go in the microwave that is not plastic. Let me bring you my 4th plant. My 4th plant is my peace lily. It's got very broad leaves. Can you see? And this beautiful white flower. Yeah, so this is everything in one. And have a look at, let's look at the information on the label that it came with. You can see it says on there, pure air, pure air. So this is like, it's like if it's in the scale of 1 to 10, this is number 10 in the scale of the plants that produce air in your room and taking all your toxins, your waste products. Yeah, this is a very good plant, and again, it just needs a drink of water maybe once a week is all right for it, and it's very easy to propagate as well. The leaves don't grow. You have to split the suckers from the parents and then repot them. That's all. And I'm also going to show you a video on how you can repot them and start to grow them again. So these are really lovely. This one is a little bit dusty, so all you need to do is just wipe it clean so that it can be able to release that oxygen that you need easily. Once in a week you can do that, and then just water it. If it's watered, it's all right. It will be fine. It can stay in your house. I've had this one for about 2 years now, and some of the plants in my house, I've had them for as long as I've lived in the UK. They are very easy to maintain, and and the color green in your home as well is almost like bringing nature in, bringing the outside inside, bringing God's beautiful nature inside of your home. So the last plant that I'm going to show you, my plant number 5, that can help you get rid of toxins in your home, is the ivy. Now, I don't have this plant in a pot in my house, but I have it in a basket outside in my garden. So I'm going to take you and show you what it looks like in the pot. But also, I just want to let you know that this plant, it has different species, and it's one of those climbers. So you can actually put it in your house in a hanging basket and just hang it from somewhere in your room, in your bedroom, and it's just going to be blooming. It doesn't need too much watering. You can see, I think because it's a climber, you can see the little nodes. Let me show you now. You can see the little rooting system coming through. So if that goes onto your wall to anywhere, it's going to root itself on your wall. So let me warn you, do not put it on your wall inside the house, or else, unless you want the plant to be growing inside the wall in your house. I don't know where you can find this plant if you live in Nigeria, but if you live in Europe, you can find it in all of the garden centers. It roots itself to any surrounding, so you have to be careful either to ensure that it's not rooting itself on the floor or in an unwanted area. It can grow a little bit wild. It's one of those plants that people use to like make a wall, a garden, a plant fence, you know. Have you seen those fences that are covered in green? Yeah, this is one of those plants that people use to achieve that effect. So if that's the thing that you want to achieve, then this plant is very good for it. But if you just want a plant that is in your house to give you oxygen in your bedroom, maybe put it in a hanging basket and just hang it dropping down from somewhere, and it's just going to survive. It will just be there, taking in all your oxygen and giving you all the taking in all your carbon dioxide and giving you all the oxygen that you need. It gets rid of all those different, they get rid of all the toxins. You know, the toxins I've been talking about, and you may be wondering, how are there toxins in our room? What are toxins? Toxins are there in our house. We live with them, from the cream that you use, the soap that you bathe with, the perfume that you pour on your body, all of the chemicals that we use from day to day, your washing up liquids, your everything contains toxins. And these things, when you stay with them at night, they can keep you in a clean space for up to 6-7 hours at night. So it's very good. People now, it's the kind of trend. I don't know here in Europe, I don't know what it is like in Nigeria, or in Africa, but here in Europe, if you go into people's houses, they create like a home jungle where they put all kinds of indoor plants, and just put something like that, like an oxygen production area to fill up their bedroom with oxygen. NASA recommends that you have at least 3 or 4 of these plants in a certain. If I get that information, I'll send it to you. I'll put it for you in a certain square area place in your home. You need about 3 or 4 of these plants. So if you have 3 or 4, maybe in your bedroom, that should be all right for you. Yeah, let me take you to my garden and show you where I've got this in a hanging basket. I'm trying to root this one to see if I can get it to grow, and then I'll put it in a pot. So let's go to the garden. Come on. I'm gonna flip this over now. Okay, let's go. Let me show you where I've got this in a hanging basket. You can see it there crawling down from this. So in this basket, I've got this one here. Yeah, it's the ivy, the English ivy. This one's like a green and yellowy kind of one. So it's in a pot with my pansy and some little pine thing there. So that's that one. It's outside. It can grow outside here, but it can also grow indoors. Yeah, I have another one in another basket that I can show you as well. See, this one's it's like the one that I showed you when I was inside the house. Can you see that one is coming down and trying to root itself on the floor? But I won't let it, because I don't like anything growing on my floor. I like things where I can micromanage them. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to see you in another video. Bye.